Hi, my name is Alfi. I'm the guy from the last time we talked about guitar wirings. This time I've been asked to talk about the influence of the guitar in the music. The guitar had a big influence in the music, so maybe some history. See, this is a so-called Spanish guitar. Even a beautiful one. But actually, the Spanish people had not so much to do with it. It's like the football. The English people didn't invent the football. When they decided after the World War to measure themselves with a sport, they chose the football. They found that the English were maybe most developed with their rules, so they took the rules. That's the same thing with the Spanish. The Spanish people, they had the dimension, the deepness, the specifications more adapted to the guitar at the time. So they became the name as the Spanish guitar. But actually they didn't invent it. But with the Spanish guitar, something funnily happened. There was this C.F. Martin, was a German person, which didn't give him the license to build guitars in Germany. That's why actually he went abroad. In America, they welcomed him and he passed into history. The steel string guitar by excellence is done by Martin. And with the steel string, finally they invented the pickup. This was already in the 30s. Mr. Rickenbach and some other people claim to have done it. 31, the frying pan came out with a pickup. And you have to imagine, the music till then is like, it's just in-house. It's only as loud. And then the drums were done. Then this Glenn Miller band came up, like 20 brass and whatever. So the guitar you could not hear. If even have a talk, the guitar was always in the background. But what I know from a lot of people of the time, some veterans, they said the singers always liked the guitar player to be with them because they got the inspirations through the guitar player. And now, what happened when they invented the pickup? They could have the guitar, and then the bass was a little longer, a little thicker strings, the drums, and they could go out and play even with 3 people, 4 people, 5 people. And there was like this Segovia, maybe it's the Jimi Hendrix of the classical people. When they heard about the pickup, he shake the hand, oh, from the devil, and till up today, these people stay where they are. In fact, this guitar is, we say, as the mother has born it, so it's still the guitar. This has very upgraded woods and very nicely done, but in the essence, it's the same. While the electric guitar got a slimmer neck, different pickups as we saw in the other video, different sounds. And then now, for example, Chuck Berry, he made it easy. With 2 riffs, they entertained a whole, they came in America, you have like this big cars, you put the bass, the drums, the guitar in it, the amplifiers, and then out, and that was the music. So slowly, the amplifier started to distort. So we'll talk about Marshall amplification, which were looked at very cheap. But let me say, Jimi Hendrix, Led Zeppelin, they used this amp. They cranked it to the maximum, and then they started having this distortion sound. And apparently the people liked it. So the Woodstock was made, and this was an era of the guitar where the rock and roll started. So you see, rock and roll is not that old. And this was the influence of the electric guitar. Now there is different pickups, which also make different values of the instruments. But in the main course, we can say the guitar since 1950. Let me show you maybe some other pictures. I mean, I have a whole store, but I didn't bring them all. This is maybe the first electric guitar that has been made by Leo Fender. It's a Telecaster. At the time it was called Broadcaster, the first. And this was the first guitar which was in series, which had the pickups, which today you see Bruce Springsteen, so many people still using these guitars. This is very, very, very valuable. Another guitar which became world famous is the Les Paul. Here we have some Les Pauls from 58. There's more than one. But to tell you, we're talking value about, the last one was $254,000, and it wasn't even owned by a famous guy. There was, the Clapton one is over 1 million just for one guitar. And in the Les Paul, this was Lester Polanski, which also was the musician again, which made the music, and he was the endorser for the guitar. He had Mary Ford, which was also playing and singing, and so they started to do television. Television just started, and this was a boom for the whole industry. And there is different pickups with the same guitar. There's some P90s in the beginning. This was single coils. And these ones here, they became so valuable because this is humbuckers. This is Mr. Loverball invented to connect them in a way that the hum is bucked, you know, so it's humbucking. And this ones is those who really made the sound. That means you can see those ones with the Led Zeppelin, or, you know, so many people. And of course there is thousands of guitars. But just to let you know that this little pickup made such a big impact to determine even today's music. Without the pickup, we would still be in the classical music probably, because this evolution would have never taken place. So, to make an end, we should play Ole. So this is all from our video channel. Next time we might show you some easy way to play guitar. Because it's nice if you have a guitar, you start to play. I'll show you some easy tricks how to get fast in guitar playing. So, ciao!